So we got some bad news late last night that Goran Dragic told sources that, quote, he has lost trust in the Suns organization for bringing in 2 extra point guards for the simple fact that he wanted to run his own team. And because of the fact that we brought in 2 other point guards, Goran Dragic has officially asked the Phoenix Suns to trade Goran Dragic before the trade deadline. He told Phoenix that he will not resign with the Suns at the end of this season. Now, before we get into possible trade destinations, and before I tell you guys the facts and the stats, let me just tell you about how I feel. This sucks. This just sucks. So we all knew that Dragic's time here in Phoenix was going to be a little bit short, as we knew that his contract was going to expire at the end of this year. But guys, I didn't think he was going to escalate this quickly. I didn't think that we were going to be put in this spot that we were put in now. But you know, I've had my thoughts and opinions on the 3-point guard system. And honestly, I think the NBA is kind of giving this 3-point guard system thing a lot of crap, because honestly, the 3-point guard system, in my opinion, has worked, in particular with the Phoenix Suns, who once had Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, and Kevin Johnson all on the same team. But the problem with this particular 3-point guard system is that we've lost to bad teams, we've beaten good teams. These are 3 players that all can operate and they all can score, but the Suns haven't really figured that out yet. And I think that's part of the turmoil that is causing Goran Dragic to want to leave. So as far as Goran Dragic possible trade destinations, this is honestly a little bit tricky. Goran Dragic's wish list of teams that he wants to go to are the Lakers, the Knicks, and the Heat. And while that is possible, I don't think that those 3 teams honestly have much to give the Phoenix Suns. And then it gets even more trickier because Goran Dragic said that he doesn't want to go to a few teams, some of these teams being the Kings, the Rockets, and the Celtics. But some of these teams might pursue Goran Dragic to try to win now rather than later. And honestly, I don't think that will work. There's a lot of rumors that the Rockets are going to try to go for him now and try to get him in now and then try to re-sign him later, and however, if no trade goes down, Goran Dragic will head towards free agency during this summer, and he will seek a deal from the Lakers or the Knicks that will be worth $80 million. I mean, this is honestly tough, guys. Goran Dragic was brought in by the Suns. He was raised with the Phoenix Suns, had a little bit of time with the Rockets, but then he came back to Phoenix. And honestly, guys, I don't think chemistry issues are a problem here. I mean, Goran Dragic does get along very well with the players on our team. He has his own brother on the team. Him and Eric Bledsoe get along very well. But honestly, guys, I think this is just a matter of Goran Dragic wanting to play quarterback and wanting to lead his team. I mean, because in the big picture here, this is Goran Dragic's team. Goran Dragic is the face of the Phoenix Suns franchise. The Suns have not even won their 30th game yet, and it is past NBA All-Star break. It's during NBA All-Star break as this is being filmed. But honestly, guys, this is really disappointing news for me to hear. I honestly thought the 3-point guard system could work. I honestly think that the 3-point guard system can still work. I think the Suns are just trying to figure it all out. And it's unfortunate that Goran Dragic has lost trust in the Suns. It's unfortunate that this is happening. And heck, maybe Eric Bledsoe and Isaiah Thomas could work very well. Maybe the Suns could sneak into the NBA playoffs. I completely understand that the Phoenix Suns are still in a rebuilding phase. It's only year 2 of our rebuilding phase, and all this nonsense is happening. But I understand. I feel like if we still got into the NBA playoffs, we could still rebuild our team. Now, as selfish as this sounds, I want to read you a quote from my good buddy John. John says, quote, "I still feel like McDonough has something up his sleeve. He plays chess while the other teams think they're playing checkers." And I really like that quote. I've been a big fan ever since we picked up Ryan McDonough. Ryan McDonough is our GM. And I like this, guys, because I really feel like Ryan McDonough is not just going to let Goran Dragic sneak away if he is traded. And honestly, that's where I become very selfish. I feel like if we're going to trade Goran Dragic before tomorrow, before 3 p.m. tomorrow, I feel like we really need to get something good out of it. I guess the only thing I'm concerned about is if we don't trade Goran Dragic, is there going to be chemistry issues on and off the court for the rest of the season? Can the Suns still make a playoff push with the 3-point guard system? I would honestly love to be right about the 3-point guard system. It would be badass if it all of a sudden started working. So guys, that's basically it. This news sucks. It's honestly so sad to hear that Goran Dragic wants to leave. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinions and give you guys a little bit more to go off of. But that's it, guys. You have heard right. Goran Dragic wants to be traded. He will not resign with the Phoenix Suns at the end of this season. So what do you guys think about this? Goran Dragic wanting to leave Phoenix? Please leave me your thoughts, your opinions, and your comments down below. And as always, guys, no matter who is on our team, no matter who is our point guard, I always like to say, go Suns. Thanks for watching, guys.